Hello and welcome everybody to another cast of Company of Heroes. Today we have a game for you on Angoville Farms with our US player of what we're going to call Fu for today, taking on Jex, our Wehrmacht player down here at the bottom of the map. Angoville is a pretty even map. It's a classic map, many a favorite of the community, and yeah, it splits pretty evenly for Axis and allies in terms of win rates. When you get into some of the high elos, it does skew slightly to being allied favored, but that's mainly due to how poor DAC seems to do on this map. Wehrmacht still pretty strong against the US forces with a slight advantage, in fact. And as we have a look at the early build orders, we see that Luftwaffe battle group has been picked up by Jex, whereas our armored battle group has been taken by Fu. So this could turn out to be an interesting game to see if the mobility of the Luftwaffe battle group will come into play here. He's got the fragmentation bombs, infantry reserves, and the flak anti-tank gun emplacement to look forward to down the line. As he continues to cap the right-hand side here, whilst putting up some good defenses around the fuel here. Nice use of sandbags and wire just to deny the opponent's side and give himself some cover if he needs it. So that's our first little skirmish happening. The Fallschirm Pioneers falling into the scout squad here, and an MG from our US player. I think this is a pretty good map for an MG. There's a lot of lockdown you can do on either side and to stop people from crossing. Usually it's the Axis player making good use of the weapons team, but good use of the Kettenkrad here to get out and take map presence. But he does, have to fall back slightly on the left-hand side. It looks like we're going to split the map left and right for the time being. That MG being set up is going to force back these Fallschirm Pioneers. Very good smoke there, just to keep the health on the squad. Forces them out into the open, and yeah, immediately getting suppressed and retreat. Very, very good play there from Fu. As we mentioned, he's picked armored battle group, so if we just have a quick jump over to his side, he's got the War Machine manpower cost reduction to look forward to, along with the Sherman combat group, or possibly the Easy 8. We'll have to see which way he decides to go with that as this game progresses. But in the meantime, we've got another MG setting up here on the right hand side, so interesting start here. Good use of heavy weapons teams. That Fallschirm Pioneer, yep, forced back. And these engineers aren't really going to be able to do much, especially with the two scout squads here. So, yeah, he's gonna take some good territory on this right-hand side here. Moving out to cut that fuel off. We'll be looking forward to getting a bunch of fuel, the American player, especially with the armored battle group. In the meantime, the Kettenkrad has relocated to the other side to help cap there. Let's have a look. We've got the an upgrade coming in. Let's see what he picks out for that one. It's another MG squad coming in. So 3 MG squads. And there comes the captain. This is an interesting start. 3 scouts into 2 MGs, captain and another MG. And we've got the mortar out in retaliation from Jex to dislodge the MG squad. So very good counterplay here. Could do some good work with that mortar. Meanwhile, the Kettenkrad is forced back. That's down to half health. And we've got 3 MG squads set up here. That's quite the cone of fire on this left-hand side. They do seem to be switching as Xiaofu's over this side. Jex makes the rotation onto the right-hand side. So just a lot of territory swapping backwards and forwards for the moment. And Mortar's got a nice little central position here to force these MG squads back. MG squad does get some good hits onto the Kettenkrad, and he is able to pull that out. Good awareness there from Jex. That mortar's attack ground, making sure that these MGs, you've got to be careful with those. If you're not paying attention, they'd be easy to lose one of those. This scout squad is kind of a bit behind enemy lines here. Fortunately moves out of the circle there, so it doesn't quite get the cap, and Oh, okay. Interesting. He's got the grenade launcher upgrade on the Fallschirm Pioneer squad there. Interesting to see how effective that can be. Here comes another one. And yeah, as long as you're moving the squads, it does seem that you can dodge those. This armored personnel carrier being greeted with a grenade straight away. A grenade quite effective to the early light infantry, but he doesn't really want to hang around with this here. Yeah. As the cutoff comes in from the MG squad, and yeah, picking up the left-hand side of the map here. Let's see what he's picked up here. It's just a veteran cruise at the moment, and not spending his other point yet. We've got the 251 medium carrier over here, and going to lay some hurt down on these MG squads, put some suppression fire of his own down. He's been pinged by two of them here, and the armored car is going to be coming in, the M3. So does force... oh, it's the Stummel, the upgrade. Now, that could be very good against, yeah, these static squads here. Yeah, coordinating for a bit of a push here onto this left-hand side. MGs are setting up, but the Stummel's going to force them to back away as he lines up for a nice little shot here. Which doesn't get quite the hit he was looking for there. But maybe possibly with that one. Very big hit, yeah. See, that's the power of the Stummel, if he can keep that healthy. But in response, we've got the 75mm coming out from the M3, from Xiaofu, immediately forcing that Stummel to get out. But he's ready with the Pak 40. Big hit there. Is he going to lose the 75? Oh, he's unfortunate with the miss there. Jax is, and Xiaofu is able to back away with that. Let's have a look at the captain's squad, just holding its own here. And taking some Stummel fire. Probably be looking to retreat that fairly soon, I would say. But a good bit of harassment here, keeping the scout squads effective and useful. Nice hit there from the Stummel. The captain squad does finally retreat. Captain Crad providing some vision, being useful out in front. MG set up a little bit deeper here, but Xiaofu's doing well with the map control. Yeah, picking this up on the sides. Gonna be able to move in and grab this victory point without being contested whatsoever. And these MGs at long range here are doing an excellent job of just stopping any infantry from advancing forward. He is being a bit careful with the Stummel because he wasn't able to grab the 75mm, but there is a window with it being back at base, and we've got the bazooka squad on the field now, so this will be a great response to the armor, the light vehicles that he's got here. And he's got them on bazooka mode. He wants a hit. He's running them straight in. Unfortunately, with the MGs, they're not able to follow in with this attack, so they are pretty exposed out here on their own, but doesn't quite have any infantry to support this. Jex does. The grenade launcher trying to do its best. The bazookas probably don't want to just be standing out there. The Stummel will get a shot off here. Ooh, that's a lot of unit lost here. He's not going to lose these, surely not. He's got the MG to cover it. Yeah, okay, so he does force the retreat here. Meanwhile, he's taken the complete right side of the map. And he's looking in a really good position here for resources. We can see he's got a bit of a manpower, a lead, quite a lot of munitions, and a serious fuel advantage over Jex now. So Xiaofu looking in a good position, and we'll have to see how he decides to spend this extra fuel that he's getting over his opponent. As we are doing the dance on the left-hand side here, both sides with their light vehicles a bit afraid of each other. The Pak keeping the 75mm at bay, and 75mm keeping the Stummel at bay. And the MGs keeping all the infantry at bay for Jex. So, an interesting situation here. See if he can... That's a really good Stummel hit there on the captain. And he has had to respond to this right-hand side, pulling some units away. This could be a bit of a window, but unfortunately Fu was not in a position to take advantage of there. The bazookas are back in action and on the way. He's got the victory point. He's got the MG set up, so he's holding 2. This will be the... oh, he's losing the... he's just lost the 3rd, yeah. So he's still holding 2, so he's managed to get a bit of a VP lead early. This can add up in the end, and it can start to put a bit of pressure on your opponent, so it is nice, if you can, to grab a few VPs early on. Never know. Well, points are hard to come by, so it's better to keep them if you can. We've got some... there we go. Okay, points being spent here for Fu, grabbing the fast deploy, and he's got the M8 Scott SPG. So a little bit of artillery to help him maybe break some of these MGs up. Here comes the Stummel, just dropping a smoke down so that he can get his Fallschirmjägers in under cover. The scouts are going to respond to this. And he does have some infantry support here. Mortars coming up as well to support. He's got another set of Fallschirmjäger squad sitting back in camouflaged here. But yeah, not being able to shoot into that smoke. Now the attack round comes, but he's doing really well, Fu, holding this point. Meanwhile, he's responded to the right side push. He's got an MG nest, a HMG fighting position set up here, and a really good flanking angle there, just about getting the 2 points here. Barrage coming down to awesome off there, running into the house. We've got a strafing run coming down, does some decent damage. He might be able to pick an MG squad up there. Unfortunately, not. Engineers coming in a bit deep on the Sturm Pioneers, but the Stummel is here. If he can get some decent shots down on that MG squad, that's a big hit. Here comes the 75 though. And oh, he's so close on both of those MG squads. He was a whisker away on both of them. That's rather unfortunate there for Jex, but the 75mm doing just enough to force that Stummel back. But he's making slow but good progress here. He has been able to take the victory point. Well, decap it by the looks of things. So there we go. And he is moving up now. So he's forced the American player back to his base. Yep, up to the Sherman Easy-8, and that is now on the field. So we've got some first serious amount of armor. At the moment, it's just really the pack be afraid of, which has been moved up into an advanced position, and he looks like he's noticed that, Fu, and he is rushing towards it. Fallschirmjäger's running back. He's got to be careful there. If he focuses fire on them, they're just taking a bit of hot shots as they go through. The Easy-8 is going to storm straight down the middle. Fallschirmjägers, unfortunately, maybe forgotten about, just hiding in the corner here. Is the Easy-8 going straight for these Fallschirm Pioneers? No. He's turning around. He wants to kind of use the armor advantage here, with knowing the packs on the left-hand side here. Yeah, the second pack is in production here, so he is going to need a couple of those if he wants to get that Easy-8 Trend Beta into one of these camouflaged traps. Let's have a look how Jex has decided to spend his points. We know that he's got the Fallschirmjägers, and yeah, not enough of the Stuka Loiter. And the infantry reserves is another option for the reduced cost, and maybe a Flak 38 gun emplacement if he can take ground and wants to hold positions. In the meantime, the MG still here, still causing a nuisance. Are they going to make that? They do make it. So both players have been very good on the retreats. They've not lost any squads, I don't think, and just getting away with a sliver of health. These scouts are in a really bad position, but that Easy-8 with a fantastic shot there onto the infantry. It's going to get another one away, possibly. No, they just kind of get out of range, or out of vision. One MG squad did go down on its own there, so the Stummel managing to pick that up, it looks like. But the 75mm gets a rear hit there, and here come... He's lost the Kettenkrad. What are the Fallschirmjägers going to do? They're getting a couple of shots away here with the Panzerfausts. Yep, that's the 75mm down. The MG's in position to keep them pinned. If the Stummel can get a decent shot off here, does do the damage, but the Fallschirmjägers are still pinned. That's a big hit. That's another machine gun down. He does retreat the captain. The Fallschirmjägers need to get out of there. Here comes the retreat. The barrage getting them incredibly low. In the meantime, the Easy-8's in the base, and it's very low and running away as fast as it can. He wants to get this MG set up to kind of provide some cover. The bazookas are kind of just chilling in the middle of the road. Wow, okay, a lot of action happening all at once there. It looks like J3x has managed to come out okay on the left flank. He's captured the MG. He did finish 2 MGs off. He needs to be careful with the retreat here. Backing the Stummel up. And in come the bazookas. But they're on their own at the moment. It's just the scout squads. Yeah, the bazooka's just taking unit damage there, and they are forced to retreat, so not going to find anything useful. Out in the open, the scouts would probably want to look for some cover if they could find some. We've got the captain coming up behind them. The right-hand side does have the MG garrisoned here, otherwise it's been very quiet. This is a very left-sided map. In terms of action, not much has been going on the right, where two of the victory points are. Fighting over the third one, but yeah, right now Xiaofu is sitting on 3, which means J3x is bleeding at quite a significant rate here, and he's already under half the VP, so he's going to have to not just take this, but he's going to need to find some resources to push the right-hand side as well, which it looks like he's going to. He's got a bit of combined arms here, potentially, to grab it, but they're going to run straight into an MG squad, unfortunately. Yeah, he notices, and he is able to pull them out before they get suppressed. But yeah, look, he's got the Panzer Grenadier Company, he's got the officer quarters and support elements there, he's got the med station as well. He's making good use of that so far. Another MG squad being forced back, bazookas coming in. And they are going to find some infantry about. Yeah, it's a bit risky to be trying to stay there. MGs are up in support. But we got the 2 Easy-8s now. Kind of bursting their way across the map. How useful some mines would have been here, crossing, if he could have got some out, J3x. These tanks wouldn't have been able to just freely rotate from left to right like this. This is an interesting move that they've got. They've backed their way across the entire map, but yeah, 2 Easy-8s is more than enough to throw off the infantry here, and he is able to get the decap, so he's not bleeding as much as he was, but he's going to have to pay attention on the victory points. He's managed to decap this one, so he's only bleeding at a slightly reduced rate. Let's have a look at what they've picked up. So it's infantry reserves for J3x, which is yeah, the reinforcement cost. So going to be leaning heavy into the infantry there. He's got the recoilless gun paradrop, which I think he'll be making use of. In the meantime, machine gun getting killed, but he is able to recruit that with the scouts and get that out of there. And yeah, there's just... It's so all quiet on the Eastern Front. Just a couple of engineers over here able to recap that victory point fairly easily. There is an answer coming from J3x, but yeah, we only need... yeah, Xiaofu only needs to grab these Easy-8s and just reverse them across the map, and yeah, they're not going to be able to stand here. Oh, they do decide to turn around this time, but again, the power of a mine on this crossing would be very useful for... the moment that these pioneer squads find out the barrel of an Easy-8. Oh, it just gets away again with the slither of health. Meanwhile, he's countering on the left side. He's got the Stug 3. So he's gone for a lot of artillery units here. Big hit onto the machine gun. The mortar comes down. Maybe another shot. He does get that as well. That's another machine gun down. In the meantime, Jex has lost a machine gun outside his own base. The EZ8s are going to put shots down onto some of his tech structures here if he's not careful. Yep. Now the packs are quickly rotating over. He's got the anti-tank gun, the LG-40. So all three here, but yeah. Good sense by Xiaofu, knowing that it was a little bit deep there. Not really going to be able to stay there. So we've got a strafing run coming down here on the MG squad. Is he going to be able to pick up another one? Gets it very low, forces it away. He won't grab that, but he will be able to push out and take some fuel. Yeah, engineers coming out just to top up the EZ8 on this side. In the meantime, he's got the AT guns covering. If Xiaofu spotted this, he's got 3 AT8s now, EZ8s. And yeah, that's a lot of firepower. Stug, a Stummel, they're both going to have to be very careful against this. Yeah, with his axe sitting in wait on this side, maybe he can bait the EZ8s in again with another cap on this side. At the moment, Xiaofu has decided not to engage them. He's coming in with the infantry to retake the left VP. But this is the power of the artillery coming in. He's got the anti-tank gun, the Stug, the Stummel. He's got the grenade launchers. Just raining down ordnance. Scouts forced back. Pinned by the machine gun. Very good use. He's up to 3 heavy machine guns. So as he's been losing, he's been rebuilding them. Big hits from the pack. So he does move the EZ8s over to the counter the right-hand side. And one of them took a lot of shots. But another MG squad going down, so he's lost quite a few. The artillery is doing work on this side, but now they're going to have a test. The Stug takes a couple of hits from the EZ8s. The mortars, and there's a bounce there from the Stug 3. The mortar's firing down. There's a side hit from the LG-40. Another side hit. Got to be a bit careful here. They're possibly just get out of range. One more. I think, yeah, vision faded. That's being brought up a little bit more. He's got the other LG-40 here. Is he rotating the packs? No. They are waiting to be repositioned. Out comes the third Stug. Meanwhile, the Stummel continuing to ray down fire. The captain squad, the flare going up to give Xiaofu a bit of vision as to what's coming. EZ8s to be engaged. That LG-42 has gone way beyond where it should be, and it is decrewed. Okay, that's one. The Stummel's coming in for an action here. He's got to be careful. It does force the captain to retreat. He doesn't want to take another shot. He's got the packs. Where has he got the packs? The packs are here, ready to stop the flank. If these EZ8s decide to get a little bit adventurous, we might be seeing one lost here. Maybe the Stugs could bait one? No. I think he knows that it's too dangerous to go in here, and Xiaofu backs away. And the victory point goes back to neutral on the left-hand side as the MG squad gets out of there. The right-hand side has at least remained split for the moment, the northern one being pretty much uncontested for quite a period of time now. The Jaegers are sitting here in camouflage. He's got the engineers as well, a bit AFK on that point. But he does at least have some early warning systems for anything that Xiaofu might decide to send on the right-hand side, which it looks like he might be. Possibly sending some bazookas over there. Mines finally coming down, and it's Xiaofu this time that's going to put them on the midpoint. Let's see how this next engagement is going to shake out. So, Xiaofu has done well bleeding Jex all the way down to 130 points. Jex has managed to stabilize slightly, holding the 2 VPs. But this is the push that Xiaofu hopes to break the right-hand side with. got the MG for support, so he's going in with just the MG. He's made a last-minute change here. He's coming in for a flank on the left. Everything's backing away, so the packs are not set up for this. Infantry coming forward and getting some decaps. MG squad's got to be careful. Does manage to avoid the grenade, and they're going to set up. Yeah, get the suppressing fire down. Here come the Easy 8s on the north side, and this VP looks like it's going back the way of Xiaofu. MG's doing a good job suppressing, but they should be able to get out of there. Yeah, they do take quite a bit of damage, but away they go. Packs just waiting for an opportunity. These Easy 8s just skirting the range, knowing how far is too far and trying to stay away from it. Some very hurt infantry squads here, so this is a bit of a window. Everyone's back at base for Xiaofu, trying to get replenished. We do have some more anti-tank coming in. So he is looking for a way to break these Easy 8s as they make quite the reaction here. One backcapping Fallschirmjägers is responded to by 3 Easy 8s. They may be able to... yeah, they do grab that. That's I guess if there's not any cover here and you know that there's no mines, then yeah, you will be quite liberal with your use of 88s and using their mobility to switch from left to right and give Jack some problems here with trying to establish himself. Or he needs to maintain control over this VP. He can't really afford to be giving away VPs at this stage of the game. And the Easy 8s using the mobility to make that switch to the left-hand side. Stoogs are backing up, trying to use the range. Again, the packs. Oh, see, okay, the tank's coming straight down the middle. Very good here by Xiaofu, knowing that the packs are over there. Doesn't want to get attacked head-on. Does lose an engineer squad, though. Does get the captain squad out there. He's going into the base to pick off the reinforcements. He's got to be careful. There is a pack here. Does grab one Fallschirmjäger, might get an engineer, a Fallschirm Pioneer squad. No, he doesn't. He backs away. And yeah, okay, this has forced Dex's hand. Unfortunately, he's been a bit slow with this, and they've been able to get away. And now he's chasing down. He has to be careful that he doesn't fall into a trap himself. The Stooks get some hits onto the Easy 8, but if there's some decent hits there, and he does grab one. Does he smell blood and go for more, or is he content with just the one? It looks like he's happy to pick that down. So I think he was a little bit late on the response there. When the tanks were in the base, that's when you needed to go to cut them off. But he does get across. He does pick one off, and he'll be very happy with that if he can whittle down the Easy 8 numbers. Wow, that was a really good mine there. So, yep, that's the power of the mines. In the meantime, Xiaofu losing another machine gun team here. And, wow, the Panzer Grenadiers going down as well. So, as this battle gets a bit more stretched and frantic, we can see that, yeah, it's like concentration can't be everywhere and squads are going down. Easy 8s might be able to grab another Stern Pioneer. Yep, grab the Pioneer squads. Got to be careful. Once your infantry numbers start whittling down and it turns into just an armor slugfest, things get a little bit spicy. Looks like that's a third Stu coming out, so we'll go even in the number of tanks. ET8s are reversing everywhere. It's quite the sight to behold. I am a big fan of it. It looks very nice. MG coming back up onto the north side. VP again on the left side, going back into the hands of Xiaofu. Stooks forcing the bazookas back. But this is going to be 3 victory points going to Xiaofu here. Is he going to grab this for the Fallschirm Pioneers? No, he loses a model and he's got to get out. He's got a flamer on that squad. He doesn't want to lose it. So he is holding 2. The bleed continues. Less than 100 points now for Jax. Jax is going to have to... Well, he's going to have to push out, really. Unfortunately, most of what he's got here are anti-tank guns. And they're going to struggle dislodging MG units. Needs the good hit from the Stugs and the Stummel. But Xiaofu is set up on the right-hand side. He thinks this is where the push is coming from. Jex does have a Stug over here. And the flare goes down for some vision. And he sees that there isn't much there. Does that force a reaction from Xiaofu? Not yet. Yes, now he does. Now he does. He's moving the MG into position. He's bringing the EZ8 up. Gets a bounce on the Stug. Jex is going to have to react to this at some point. He realizes that they're all coming forwards. That does force him to reposition the anti-tank guns. Xiaofu's got the infantry on the left-hand side and his armor on the right-hand side. They are hovering on top of each other. And looks like he's just going to bring them up and maybe come in again for another base hit. If he could, he's got a good shot on a Stummel, a Stug here. Stug backs out. A 50 victory points for Jex, and he's backing all the way up to his base here. And unfortunately, this is not the direction that he needs to be going. He's got a lot of anti-armor on here, but there's nothing that's coming to attack it. And it's doing nothing against these MG squads. Xiaofu has been playing really well, skirting the range of these pack guns, not going in too deep. And as I say that, he smells a bit of blood down the south. Again, stopping right on the edge of the range there. Trying to pick off what he can without overcommitting. Forces the pack guns to reposition. They might get some shots here if they set up. Just slipping away there behind the trees, in reverse, of course. Is he gonna push this down? Yeah, I think he needs to go for this. He's got the VP on this side. MG's moving away, so he's safe there. He has to go and take these EZ8s down and grab these VPs. He's not got any options left. He's finally getting aggressive with the packs. They're set up. In come the Stugs. Good hit there from the packs. This one is just in range. Gets some bounce, takes it out, loses a Stug though. Unfortunately, they are out of range, and I don't think the Stugs quite have what it takes. All of the deployables, off maps being called in here. The Stug's very, very low. They get a side hit, just about survives. He is able to pick one off. There's only one left, but unfortunately gets some units pinned here. Machine gun going down. Yeah, the machine gun nest. And forcing the retreat though. Unfortunately the VPs are just, looks like it might bleed out unless he can grab onto this point. Super quickly, in comes the 88s. He's got a Stug he could grab off here if he wants it. He grabs that. There's another Stug he can take. The bazookas grab that. His 3 bazooka squads is exactly what he needs to pin this down. This is a last hurrah as the victory points tick down. EZ8 going in deep. And the packs do finally take one out, so they grab him at the end there. And he's just about going to survive. He's down at 6 points. They're currently neutralized. And this game is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. That forces the MG to push up, but these camouflage Fallschirmjägers are not going to let the HMG do this. In comes the grenade. And completely wipes it out. Wow, okay. He's got the LG-40 position here. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what he recrews the MG. Does he get the pin on the flamer? No, he doesn't get to suppress. He does suppress the captain. The flamer's putting the damage down. Oh, that's a big mortar hit, and that's dead. The Fallschirmjägers. In comes a strafing run. It suppresses. Oh, this is an absolute scramble over this VP here. The Fallschirmjäger squad are rushing in on the engineers. He's got another MG back up. The scouts behind him. In comes the flamer. Forces the retreat. He still holds the victory point. He's only got an LG-40 over here. He needs something. The packs are coming over. Does he have any infantry? No, they are setting up on this side. He's got the Luftwaffe relay post up here because he needs to hold this position. He can't let this go anymore. The MG's coming forward. He's grabbed the victory point up here. He currently holds all 3. Surely not, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a last hurrah more than a turning point. A big infantry push here from Xiao Fu. He's grabbing the victory point. That LG, 40, the anti-tank gun, is going to take a big easy 8 hit. And can the infantry finish it off? They do indeed. So he has retaken the left-hand side, but unfortunately that only gives him 1 victory point. He needs to go and grab the north point and just hold it for a second to finish this game off. Currently sending out just 2 infantry units. The MG's in a position to suppress. He's got the camouflage Fallschirmjägers for the support. Forces the immediate retreat, so Xiaofu's going to need more than that. An easy 8 is ready to come over the last remaining one. Unfortunately, yeah, the 3 packs not so useful at this stage of the game, with just the 1 easy 8 out here. He's hunting these Fallschirmjägers. He gets the reveal, grabs the 2 side hits though. If he loses the easy 8, there was a bounce. And it just about crawls away. If Xiao Fu lost that, that would have been a huge turning point. The packs are going for it. They know that this is the only thing that they've really got to kill. They're setting up. They grab the Sherman. Easy 8. Okay, so the packs have done their job. What has Xiao Fu got to follow this up? He's holding this left-hand side. He's got a lot of infantry resources tied up over here. Is he going to bring everything over for a big push and hope that the MG can hold that? It looks like it might be the case. In the meantime, they've had to set up the Iron Curtain over here. Jex cannot afford to lose either of these victory points. The machine gun team goes down. Oh, he's slowly bleeding units here, Xiao Fu. He needs to have the infantry to break this. The bazookas don't want to go over that way. They're staying on this side. I think he's worried about a push from Jex coming in, but as we can see, it's not going to happen. In the meantime, Jex moves to capture the entire right side of the map. Without the easy 8, he hasn't really got much of a threat to dislodge the MGs of Jex. And yeah, unfortunately the pack's not so useful at the moment, but there is still 1 easy 8 pulled in, and he's building another pack. He's going up to 4 by the looks of things. I think he's worried about Xiao Fu massing easy 8s, and he needs to be ready to have the answer for that, to take them down. But as we can see, he's going with another MG and another scout squad. He should be able to break this with infantry by the looks of things. The easy 8's going into the base. Just as the pack comes out, this is horrible timing for Xiao Fu. Suffers crew shot. Is going to take another hit. Nice meaty shot through the front armor, and it should back out of there. Meanwhile, the barrages come in on the pack this side. It was looking to maybe pick off a shot, but that's not going to happen. The scout's sitting here to try and give him some vision and intel. Bazookas are forced back from the Fallschirmjägers. They do a lot of damage, and so he does need to be careful. He's got the MG set up here, though. And they do get into heavy cover, and they bait them into staying long enough to take a mortar shot, and that's the MG falling back. And yeah, as he does cap the right side of the map behind all of this. He's got his defensive line set up here to cover the VP, and the bazooka squads are moving back off the VP. That means it's open now. Jex could move up to take this. It looks like that's exactly what he intends to do. It seems like he wants packs on both sides, 2 for the left, 2 for the right, and that just nullifies armor without him having to do the pack dance between the 2. Another MG coming out, up to 2 MGs. He's got the 3 bazookas. Let's see if you can find enough critical mass to break one of these. He's going for a 5th pack. Interesting. Yes. Even... Okay, the second Easy 8 is coming out, so Xiaofu is gonna bank on the Easy 8s to take him out of this, but he can't be losing another MG here. Do get away. There's a decent grenade there from the Bolshevik Pioneers. This could be a good strafing run. He does spot it, does move out the way. Yeah, only a slight bit of damage there as the Fallschirmjägers fall back. Well, and with 3 VP points held, Dex has got Xiaofu down to under 150 VPs. If there is a world in which he can hold this, this will be an amazing turnaround. The side hit comes in there on the Easy 8. The packs were set up, but they need to go back. The infantry blob is coming to cut off some of the retreats. Can he grab the Fallschirmjägers? I think he should be able to. With another hit. No, it doesn't, but he's got to be careful. He loses the Fallschirmjäger squad. That's huge for Xiaofu. And yeah, there's a bit of a wall here that's going to stop the tanks going any further, but he doesn't need it. He's got the VP. And he moves off before it's capped. That's more ticking that he's going to be taking. Oh, that's unfortunate, Xiaofu. You need to go back and take that. The problem he's got is that any taking this and rotating it to get round to the north side is going to take time, and the victory points are ticking down, and with him not having capped that, he's already under 80 VPs. He needs to grab this as soon as he can. Yes, so he's grabbed what he wants on the left side. He's got the VP finally, and everything has been redeployed. He needs to make a push for this northern VP. I wonder if an attack down here is possible. He's got the pack here that says you shall not pass the middle, and he does have the pack here in camouflage to stop you from getting through. So very good pack placement here from Jex. He knows that he might try to flank in behind. He's set up for that. In fact, he's pulling another pack back, and he's got the middle covered, and he has one here on the northern side. I guess this was the play behind building 5 packs, is that you have everything covered at all times. Yeah, the building destroyed there by the 88s. That's Easy 8s. They're gonna have to find a way to crack this. Right now, the back door is open. The packs are being brought up to cover this mid push. So he has left an opportunity here. He might be able to swing these round in time, but a quick tank rush through here might be the answer. This mortar is very good in this position, allows him to deny space. Yeah, he is going to go this way. I think this is the only way he's going to crack Jex, is to come around this way, and he's down to 44 VPs. He's getting into a situation now where he's going to have to make this move, and it looks like it's not going to be through the base. It looks like it's through the middle. He has forced a reposition out of the pack, so I'm not really sure where he's going to find a way to crack this, unless he skirts the edge possibly and comes in. I think that might be the play, because there's only the one pack up here. That pack will have a chance to swing round. But the pack dance continues. The victory points continue to tick away, and Xiaofu is going to have to make a decision as to how he wants to get in here. He grabs a mortar of his own. He's got the mortar pit on this side. He's trying to cover this VP. So he's got resources tied up here, which he has to at this point. He can't afford to lose this. And Jex is threatening this. But really, Jex knows that he's just got to hold these two. This would just be a nice luxury to take. The MG is skirting this northern side. The camouflage Fallschirmjägers pop out of stealth. They've got the scouts are also in camouflage. The grenade goes down. Boom. That is a dead MG team. The scouts pick it up. They're able to retreat. The Easy 8s are moving into position. This might be it. Smoke's coming down. He's going to have to push up for it. He's clear on the left side. That engineer squad is being pulled in for the defense. The Fallschirmjägers are being drawn over to the left-hand side to hold it. Mortars are still going off. He loses the scout squad. I think that was the one that picked up the MG. There's too much infantry here, I think. The grenade doesn't do enough. The engineers are going to have to go. The Flamer holding on. He does get it. The Flamer goes down. The MG's about to go down. It's 6-6. He's neutralized it. In come the bazookas. The Easy 8s are piling up. The packs have repositioned. They get a shot away. The Easy 8s are going to storm it surely. They're just going to get in behind. The packs are confused. The Easy 8s are dancing around the packs. He's neutralizing the cap here. What's he doing on the left-hand side? He's been forced off, so Xiaofu is going to hold that. What a strafing run. It pins all the infantry. This Fallschirmjäger is finally forced to retreat. There's more infantry coming in from Xiaofu. He's going to cap this. Another strafing run comes in. The Easy 8s are still alive, but they're backing up. An MG squad goes down. They're so weak. Unfortunately, the cap's not happening. The MG team moves in. It's still 6-6. There's another strafing run. A squad down. The Easy 8s are trying to come in, but they're getting too close to the packs. The mortar's still in the background firing down. The MG squad is trying to hold on. He's set up. He's just inside the cap zone. That bazooka squad is not going to survive. Gets a bazooka away. The pack is coming in now to try and deny the capture. It's up to halfway. More strafing runs coming in. The bazooka squad goes down. The MG squad goes down. The pack is in there. The Easy 8 goes down. The captain is stuck and pinned. I don't think there's anything left for Xiaofu. And wow, that is going to be it. Surely there is nothing left. There is absolutely nothing left. He's just got the bazookas of the MG. They're running over from the left-hand side. He's building a Greyhound, an M8, to try and grab this. He's even going for the Southern VP. They're ticking down. It's 5-6, 4-6. The bazookas are trying to run in. The mortar can't do anything. He's got the MG in the building. The Pioneers are here. The bazooka needs to take the Pioneer squad down. And it's game over. Wow, what an epic end to that game. The way that Jex managed to get in there and hold on 6 points and then set up such a defensive position that Xiaofu could not crack it. And an absolute fantastic effort from Xiaofu trying to break in at the end there. Very close, very close. A bazooka squad with nothing in his health bar holding on, and an MG squad had a pack coming up to deny the cap. What an ending that was. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much, everyone.